it's Darla from Crafty Yarn Owl. Welcome to my channel. Sit back, relax, and let's talk about a few things. I have a finished object, I have found yarn that I lost, and I have some happy mail. Alright, so let's do this. What's in your cup? I have coffee in mine. Alright, so let's start off with the happy mail. I got this last week actually from the lovely Barbara. Hi Barbara. And she lives on a sailboat in Florida. And this is the postcard she sent me. I like this. It's a beach scene and it says personal space, and then there's a rocket launching and it says outer space. That's really nice. And then it says Titusville, Florida. Yeah, very nice. Thank you, Barbara. It was too hot on their boat, so they went to a hotel to get some air conditioning so they can have some relief. And the hotel had a pool. Yeah, so she said that was refreshing, so that's good. Good to be able to get away, even if it's just to a hotel. Let somebody else clean up after you. So thanks again, Barbara. That's so sweet of you. And so the Scorched Earth Challenge, I went through all that yarn. I made something with them. I did a yarn swap, things like that. And then there was one ball of yarn left in that pile that I saw in the picture that I had taken of the whole pile. I'm like, where is that ball of yarn? Well, I found it. Now the reason I found it is because I'm organizing my yarn. Yes, I am. I had yarn in a bag hanging on a doorknob, yarn piled up in the corner of the bedroom. I had yarn in the dining room on the shelves. I had yarn in a big plastic tote, yarn in the kitchen, but these yarns are staying here for now. So yeah, I will show you in a future video what I did with all that yarn. I didn't give it away, but some will be given away when I have my birthday giveaway in November, so watch for that. It runs for 12 days. It's a celebration of my birthday and my mom's. My mom was with the Lord. So yeah, so that's how I found this yarn that was missing. All right, so I had it in a bag like this. Sometimes I use these bags, you know, you go to the grocery store and you put your veggies and fruit in these bags and you can see through them, so sometimes I use those for yarn. All right, so you can see what's in the bag. Okay, so let's see. This is beautiful yarn, you guys. It is beautiful. So this is the last one in my Scorched Earth Challenge pile. It's from Hobie. It's called Universe Yarn. 98% acrylic, 2% polyester, and the colorway is 02. Superfine 100 grams, 505 yards, or 462 meters. I'm in Canada, but I never go by meters. I always go by yards. Yeah. This recommended hook is 3.5. Recommended needles 3 to 3.5 millimeter. And this is designed in Scandinavia. Look at beautiful blue sparkles, made with love in Turkey. And yes, it is soft. It's acrylic. 2% polyester would be the sparkles, I believe, and they're blue sparkles. It's gorgeous. I know it's a little bit of a mess. I noticed that I had doubled it because I was going to make something, and I guess it didn't turn out, or I don't know what happened. So now I have I found the yarn, so I'm gonna make something nice. We have until March 2022, so I still have time. Yeah. So yeah, I found it. So I don't know what I'm gonna make. What should I make with this, guys? It's so beautiful. And my favorite colors are shades of blue, mostly royal blue. These are lighter. Some of the shades in here are lighter. There is some royal blue and some lighter shades of blue, and it's all gorgeous, gorgeous. So what should I make with that? All right, so I showed you a little baby dress I was working on. I don't normally make children's clothes or baby clothes, but when somebody sends you baby yarn, you make baby clothes. Or you can make adult clothes, depending on the colors. I mean, I could have made a top out of this for myself. So this is it. I'm done. I'm finished. Little baby dress. I did not follow a tutorial. I just made it up. And I'd asked you guys what size you thought this was. And there was anywhere from 0 to 3 months to 12 months, you guys were saying. So now that it's longer, it's finished, you can maybe see. Let me back up. You can see how long it is. So I think it turned out nice. You can't really see the stitch that well with these, you know, short spurts of colors. But I will tell you, but it sure is pretty, right? So I'll tell you the yarn I used. It was sent to me by the lovely Terry. Thank you, Terry, again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's called Knitting Essentials. It's double knitting, so it's a DK, which is about a 3 weight here in North America. And let's see, 50 grams, 100% acrylic. Recommended hook size is a 4mm, and same with the knitting needles. It's a UK. It's from UK, United Kingdom. Oh, and purples is the colorway. So pretty, right? So pretty. There's shades of purple, there's white, there's pink. Yeah, very pretty. So for this, I used a 4mm hook like suggested, and it's not very often I do that. I usually go up a hook size or two. I think I used a 4mm. Huh. Anyway, and I used 2 balls, and then I got into the 3rd ball. These labels do not tell you the yardage or the meters. But I found a chart online that kind of estimates, because Terry said there's a way to calculate. So I'm going to put that chart right in here. Okay, so now that chart doesn't show the calculations, it's just an estimate of how much yardage there is if it doesn't say on the ball. You go by the weight of the yarn. Say it's a 3 weight, like this one, a 3 weight, and you go by the weight of the ball, which is a 50. This is a 50 gram ball. So I guess that's what you would go by to figure out the yardage or meters. But I couldn't find a way to actually calculate it online, but I did find that chart, so maybe you guys can screenshot it if you want. I don't know exactly how accurate it is. I did look at a ball of yarn I have, and it was out by maybe, oh, I don't know, 50 yards or something. Can't remember now. That was a while ago when I checked that. but it gives you a rough estimate of how much yardage is in the ball. So anyway, oh, and I used yarn that I had got from Michael's. I don't have a label for it. It's a very light pink baby yarn, and that's what I trimmed it with. So yeah, so in that video where I was showing this as a whip, I was thinking, should I do like a mummy and me kind of thing, like a mummy's top, a lady's top like this, and then a dress like this for a baby. I don't know how to calculate sizes for children's clothing, so I'm not gonna make a child's, but I don't know. But I do plan on making a woman's top, but it's going to, because this is all worked in one piece, the woman's top will have sleeve, like a little bit of a sleeve, a short sleeve, and yeah, and I'm going to use this, I'm going to use the same stitches. All right, so that won't be for a while because, I don't know if you can see those stitches, but because I'm working on another tutorial, and I hope you're going to like it. It is a ladies wearable, and it's something I have never made before, so it took about 2 days to get the workings of it, to make it work the way I wanted it to. And you know, when I get an idea in my head for a design, I will work on it and work on it until I get it the way I want. Or I'll start working on something and then I'll be like, oh, I can do something else with this instead of what I was thinking, so it kind of morphs into a different item than I started off with. Yeah, it's very interesting how that happens. But this, what I'm working on now, I was determined to make it the way I, like, into the item that I want. So I think you're gonna like it. It's working up really good. I knew when I got to like the second ball, I thought I'm gonna need more of this yarn. So I ended up ordering 2 more balls of the yarn to make sure I had enough, or that I'll have enough. They haven't arrived yet. So yeah, and I actually ordered them from Yarn Canada. First time I ever ordered from Yarn Canada, even though I live in Canada. Yeah. So it should be here soon because they say their shipping is very fast. So we'll see. I can't remember what day I ordered it, but anyway. So I think that's all I have for you today. Oh, I'm working on my shadow box. I worked on it yesterday. So I'm filming that too, not the actual working on it part, but showing you, because there's gluing and stuff. I don't want you to sit through me gluing a bunch of stuff. So yeah, so that video is being put together as I work on it. Also, my organizing of my yarn made a, you know, I showed you all the spots where I have my yarn, and then it's all going to be on one shelf. Isn't it weird when you go through your yarn and you put it all in the same area? It's like, oh my goodness. At first I was like, oh, I have more yarn than I thought. But then as I organized it, I thought, wait, no, I do not have more yarn than I thought. Anyway, you'll see that video in the future. Hopefully not too long from now. But anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, let me know what to make out of this sparkly yarn. What should I make? Remember, this is a size 1, correct? Superfine 1. But like I said, I was doubling it, but I could take it apart so it's not doubled anymore. Yeah, what would you guys make with this sparkliness? I don't know if I have enough to do a shawl unless I use a big hook Like, what did it recommend? Tell me. Did it recommend? Yeah, it did. It recommends, yeah, 3.5 millimeter hook, or just 3.5 millimeter knitted needles. I don't knit, but 3.5. So I could go up 5 millimeters, 6 millimeter even, to make it like a lacy shawl. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me, help me out. You guys are so good at helping me out. You give great suggestions. You inspire me, and I am just so happy you're all here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing and hitting like, sharing my videos, and commenting. If you're not a commenter, that's fine. But I do love reading your comments. Thank you so much, everyone, and you have yourselves a wonderful day. God bless you. Bye-bye.